The New Britain Bees cap their short 4-game homestand tonight against the Sugarland Skeeters. They look for the series victory as the Bees defeated Sugarland last night, a 5-run bottom of the 8th inning, leading to a 5-2 victory. Tonight, 1 year to the day after his 2-hit shutout, Kyle Simon will take the mound for the New Britain Bees. He'll be opposed by a familiar face for Bees fans in former New Britain pitcher Sean Gleason. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of New Britain Bees Baseball. My name is Chris Knobloch, flying solo here tonight as the New Britain Bees take on the Sugarland Skeeters. This is the 10th matchup between these two teams this year. Sugarland holds a 6-3 advantage, but the Bees have won the last 2 as New Britain winning yesterday's game and game 2 of the doubleheader. On Tuesday, Joe Beimel picking up his 3rd win of the year yesterday as the Bees trailed 2-0 heading to the bottom of the 8th. They sent 10 men to the plate, actually 8 men to the plate, and 5 of them came home to score as the big blow, a 2-run double by John Griffin and a 2-run double by Jordan Hinshaw in the inning. New Britain able to scrape 5 runs across and take a 5-2 lead. Sean Gilblair picking up his 3rd save of the year for the Bees closer, who is celebrating his 30th birthday here tonight at New Britain Stadium. On the mound tonight for the New Britain Bees, it is Kyle Simon. Simon is making start number 8 of the year, 12th appearance overall. He will be opposed by Sean Gleason. Gleason, who pitched for the New Britain Bees last year, making his 4th start and 16th appearance for the Sugarland Skeeters. On this day 1 year ago, Kyle Simon finished an entire game in 1 hour and 59 minutes, a 2-hit shutout of the Somerset Patriots. We will see if he can do it again. Of course, Anthony Marzi, the only complete game shutout this year. That happened just about a week ago. In fact, last Wednesday against the York Revolution. New Britain enters today with a 23-36 record. Sugarland is 26-33. The Bees getting their 10th home win of the year yesterday as they look to continue to turn things around. They're 6-4 in their last 10 are the Bees. Meanwhile, they're facing a Sugarland team that struggled in their last 10, just 2-8. One of those wins coming in game 1 of the doubleheader on Tuesday. So it should be a good matchup tonight between the New Britain Bees and the Sugarland Skeeters. When we return here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network, we'll have the starting lineup, the national anthem, and the first pitch live from New Britain Stadium. Another gorgeous night for baseball in the Hardware City. Bees and Skeeters coming up next.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Come see why it's better with the Bees. Connecticut's most affordable, family-friendly baseball. Great action and even better memories every time out. Tickets start at $5. Call 860-826-BEES or visit nbbees.com.
New Britain Bees baseball. It's better with the Bees. School's out and baseball is in full swing. Get the party started with the Summer Kickoff Party at New Britain Stadium on Saturday, July 1st, as the Bees continue their series with the Bridgeport Bluefish. After the game, all fans can enjoy a fireworks extravaganza presented by Stanley. Get your tickets at nbbs.com, by calling 860-826-BEES, or by visiting the New Britain Stadium box office to celebrate the arrival of summer.
Welcome back to New Britain Stadium. Game 4 of this 4-game series between the Sugarland Skeeters and the New Britain Bees just about to get underway. Gary Gaetti and Stan Clyburn exchanged the lineups here. Both actually took in the Travelers Championship earlier today. Of course, it's happening here in Central Connecticut, as now they will be opponents here for tonight's game between New Britain and Sugarland. Sugarland once again enters with a 26-33 record. They are 6-3 against the Bees. Meanwhile, New Britain is 23-36 overall, 10-21 here at New Britain Stadium during the first half of the 2017 season. Let's get to those lineups. First, for the visitors, the Sugarland Skeeters, managed by the aforementioned Gary Gaetti. Their pitching coach is Rafi Montevallo, and their player coach is Travis Scott. Josh Prince, the second baseman, will lead things off. He'll be followed by Albert Cordero, batting second and acting as the designated hitter. In the 3 spot, it's Anthony Ginsanti, the Stamford, Connecticut native. He'll be followed by Travis Scott, batting 4th and playing third base. Ginsanti will play right field here tonight. In the 5 spot, it's Kevin Aarons. He is the shortstop. He'll be followed by Brian Pounds in left field, batting 6th. In the 7th spot, it's Wilfredo Rodriguez. He will do the catching tonight. Joel Guzman, the third baseman, will bat 8th. And in the number 9 spot, it's Derek Miller. He will play center. On the mound for the Sugarland Skeeters, Sean Gleason, a 1-5 record and a 7.31 ERA. This will be his 16th appearance and 4th start. 12 strikeouts, 14 walks. He has 2 appearances and 3 innings against the Bees this year. They are all scoreless for the Sugarland Skeeters. For the New Britain Bees, managed by Stan Clyburn, their pitching coach is Sean Gilblair, celebrating his 30th birthday today. Their hitting coach is Craig Maddox, and their bench coach is Daisuke Yoshida. Same lineup they've been using, with one very notable name in it. Yusuke Kajimoto will lead things off. He's the second baseman. James Skelton will bat second. He is the catcher. Batting third and playing third, Jovan Rosa, playing in his 200th consecutive game for the New Britain Bees. He'll be followed by Craig Maddox, batting 4th as the designated hitter. In the 5 spot, it's Connor Bierfeld. He'll be over in left field. He'll be followed by John Griffin, the first baseman, batting 6th. The 7th spot belongs to Michael Krause. He'll be in center field. He'll be followed by Jordan Hinshaw in right field, batting 8th. And in the number 9 spot, it is Michael Baca. He will be at shortstop. On the mound for the New Britain Bees, it's Kyle Simon, making his 8th start and 12th appearance. Overall, a 3-4 record, a 4.54 ERA, 51 2/3 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts, 14 walks, and opponents batting .321. Simon leads the Bees with 10 wild pitches this year. In his last outing, he took the loss against Southern Maryland in a rain-shortened game. Went for the first 5 1/3 innings. Prior to that, he had tossed 17 1/3 innings over 2 starts. As mentioned, Jovan Rosa's 200th consecutive game. He's played in every game in Bees franchise history. And as the New Britain Bees take the field, they are taking the field for the 200th time since the franchise officially started on April 21st of last season. We'll now send things down to field level for the singing of our national anthem. The 2017 New Britain Bees season is presented by Stanley Black & Decker. The Bees would like to thank Stanley Black & Decker and all of our corporate sponsors for their support of New Britain Bees baseball during the 2017 season and beyond. As Kyle Simon starts his warm-up tosses, let's give you the defensive alignment behind him. From left to right across the outfield, Connor Bierfeld in left, Michael Kraus in center, and Jordan Hinshaw is over in right. Around the horn, starting at third, is Jovan Rosa. Michael Baca is at second. Yusuke Kajimoto at second. Michael Baca is at short. John Griffin is over at first, and James Skelton does the catching for Kyle Simon. Simon took the loss in his last outing. Prior to that, he had pitched 2 fantastic outings, going 17 1/3 innings. The month of June has him at a 1-1 record. He has tossed a grand total of 22 2/3 innings. Did allow 12 hits in his last start. He's allowed 26 hits over those 22 2/3 innings, but a grand total of 6 earned runs. He's walked just 1 batter this month over those 3 games. So he is in rare form, hopefully not too rare of form, as he will deal with Josh Prince to lead off the 200th game in New Britain Bees franchise. Bees in their 200 games have won 94 of them. Overall record of 94. And 105. It's pretty close to 500 for an expansion franchise. Not bad at all. Prince batting .251, 4 home runs, 23 runs batted in. First pitch inside, ball 1, and we are underway. 6:35, right on time with the start here at New Britain Stadium. Under some light clouds, 83 degrees here at game time. Thanks for joining us here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network. As Simon gets strike 1. Pitch over the inside. The 1-1 misses away. Fastball from Kyle Simon. That would be ball 2. Simon misses again. 3-1 the count. He falls behind Prince. He'll be followed by Cordero and Jinsanti. Lance Sawadsky getting the day off for Sugarland. Prince fouls this one off the dish. Looks like he might have gotten a piece of his foot as the count runs full. I say this every Kyle Simon start, but the most effective Kyle Simon can be is when he gets a lot of ground ball outs. This one sent out towards left field. Not as hard hit as Prince's first ball yesterday. Bierfeld does not have to move. He will make the catch, and that'll be out number 1. Prince had the leadoff home run yesterday. This time, he flies out to left instead of homering to left, and that will be out number 1. It brings Cordero to the plate, switch hitter. Catcher for the Sugarland Skeeters, but tonight, the designated hitter for the only team out of the side of the Northeast. The pitch just misses, ball 1 to Cordero. Cordero with a 263 average for the Skeeters. He'll chop this one out toward first, slow roller. Tag will be applied by John Griffin as he was too far in to get to the base. He'll be out number 2. Cordero also evading Griffin by running outside the base paths. Regardless, it's the second out on a ground out to first. So one fly out and one ground out so far for Kyle Simon as Anthony Ginsanti comes to the plate. Ginsanti playing in right field today. Pride of Stamford, Connecticut. He was 0 for 3 with an intentional walk yesterday as he takes a fastball over the inside part of the plate for strike 1. This one sent out towards left center. Over to play it is Kraus. He reaches up to make the catch, and it's very quick 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Simon. We head to the bottom of the first. No score for Sugarland. The Bees coming up here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
From left to right across the outfield, Brian Pounds in left, Derek Miller in center, and Anthony Ginsanti over in right. Around the horn starting at third, Joel Guzman at third, Kevin Aarons at short, Josh Prince at second, Travis Scott at first. Doing the catching for Sean Gleason is Wilfredo Rodriguez as Kajimoto steps to the plate, 290 average, 2 home runs, 11 runs batted in, and he takes ball 1 away to start the count. Every home run hit here at New Britain Stadium is a Stanley Tape Measure Challenge shot. Each Bees home run at home as this is grounded off the glove of Prince and out towards right field. That'll be a base hit. It rolls out towards Ginsanti. His throw not in time. Kajimoto hustling into second. We'll see how that one is scored, but Yusuke Kajimoto ends up at second as the first batter of this game. Let's try that home run call again. Every home run hit here at New Britain Stadium is a Stanley Tape Measure Challenge shot. Each Bees home run is $100 donated to House of Heroes, this year's local New Britain charity. So far, $2,000, 20 home runs hit here at New Britain Stadium, donated by Stanley Black & Decker. It is a double for Yusuke Kajimoto. It was a tough play off the glove of Prince. Took a weird hop as the first pitch into James Skelton is a strike. Skelton, a 258 average, 6 home runs, 12 RBIs. He had his 6th home run of the year in game 1 of the doubleheader. Good bunt laid down by Skelton. Out to get his Rodriguez. His only play is to first. A very nice sacrifice bunt. The out goes 2-3, and Kajimoto goes up to third. So the Bees playing small ball here. And coming to the plate, Jovan Rosa. Playing in his 200th consecutive game for the New Britain Bees, his 223rd consecutive game overall here in the Atlantic League. A 260 average, 5 home runs, and 29 runs batted in. First pitch, skied out towards center field and deep. Going back is Miller. He looks up, it's gone! A two-run shot for Jovan Rosa in his 200th game played. 400 feet to dead center, and it's 2-0 New Britain Bees. That's a Stanley tape measure challenge shot 400 feet to dead center, and that gives the Bees a 2-0 lead. It's also the DATCO drive of the game. For all your transportation needs, call DATCO at 800-229-4879 or visit datco.com. Rosa got that. It kept drifting. Miller was looking up, but that ball just cleared the fence over the batter's eye. First pitch misses to Maddox, ball one. Maddox a 248 average, 3 home runs, and 28 runs batted in. He sends this one very high and very far out towards right center, and the Bees have gone back-to-back. Maddox's 4th home run of the year, and it's 3-0 New Britain, second time this series. The Bees have gone back-to-back. Maddox and Rosa providing the big flies here in the 200th game in Bees history. It's 3-0 New Britain. Second time they've gone back-to-back this season and this series. Now they can try for 3 in a row, and they bring Connor Bierfeld to the plate. 10 home runs, 33 RBIs, and a 264 average. Those were 2 very hard hit balls off Sean Gleason. First pitch to Bierfeld, grounded right back to Gleason. No big fly here as Gleason will underhand it to first for out number 2. It's the first out, not by way of a sacrifice. That brings John Griffin to the plate, a 255 average for Griffin, 3 home runs and 24 RBIs. First pitch misses to Griffin, ball one. Those 2 home runs for the New Britain Bees bring the Stanley Tape Measure Challenge total up to $2,200 on the year. 22 home runs hit by New Britain at home this year. Sitting lasting slightly longer than the first. This one slashed down the right field line. A 1-1 pitch away to Griffin, 1-2 the count. Griffin just getting a piece. A little foul ball away, 1-2 the count. Waiting on deck is Michael Kraus. He'll be the 7th man to bat in the inning. 2 home runs, 3 runners have come home for the Bees in the first. The 1-2 fouled back. It's the 9th time out of the last 12 games that the New Britain Bees have scored first. The 1-2 to Griffin again. Curveball swung on and missed. First strikeout for Gleason, and the side is retired, but not before 2 big flies and 3 runs batted in for the New Britain Bees on 3 extra base hits. Nobody left aboard after an inning of play. It is 3-0 New Britain over Sugarland here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
All to your summer, 10-game mini plans are on sale now with
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Travis Scott leads things off for Sugarland here. Top of the second, 3-0 Bees. And Scott swings at the first pitch, cut off by Rosa. He flips it to first. Nice defensive play by Jovan Rosa. And that'll be out number 1. Second ground ball out for Kyle Simon. His first inning pitch lasted all of 3 minutes. He gets the first out in less than 15 seconds here in the second. Make sure to follow the Bees on social media for all the latest team news and notes. Like the Bees on Facebook, facebook.com/NewBrittonBees. Follow on Twitter and Instagram @NewBrittonBees. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NewBrittonBees. And find us on Snapchat as well. New Britain Bees, the handle there. The first pitch to Kevin Aaron's in for a strike. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. This one sent foul down the right field line. The count is 0-2. Aaron's quickly in the hole, as Simon working very quickly. Simon rocks and deals. He delivers. This one sent out foul over by the photographer's well. It'll just get into the seats. Count remains 0-2 as John Griffin gave chase. 0-2 coming from Simon once again. He delivers. This one chopped right back up the middle, ranging over his Baca. He fields it behind second, fires to first. Another nice defensive play, and that'll be out number 2. As Baca, drifting to his left, able to make that play. So 2 down for Brian Pounds. Pounds batting .141. No home runs and 1 run batted in. This is statistics from his time with the Sugarland Skeeters. Simon rocks and fires. First pitch fastball just misses, ball 1. He's been staked to a 3-0 lead. Simon has shown that he's capable of going an entire game if needed. The 1-0 in on the hands, fouled back behind the Bees dugout. Land in the second tier of seats above the seating bowl. This one sent out towards center field. Backing up is Kraus. It'll bang off the base of the wall. First hit of the game for Sugarland. Kraus is up with it, but into second with a 2-out double is Brian Pounds. So that's the first hit of the game against Kyle Simon. And it brings Wilfredo Rodriguez to the plate. Rodriguez played game 2 of the doubleheader, batting .310, a pair of home runs and 12 batted in on the year. Batting from the right side. Coming set is Simon. He kicks and fires. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Simon's been very economical, 18 pitches to get the first 5 outs. Another pitch misses inside. 2-0. Waiting on deck is Joel Guzman. Sent back to the backstop. Swung on and missed. 2-2 the count. Rodriguez fouls another one off. Pounds, not the best base runner, speed-wise. Good base running instincts, however. Still over at second, big lead. This breaking ball misses away into the left-handed batter's box, and the count's full. Simon sets at his belt. Payoff pitch. Just getting a piece as Rodriguez as it dribbles foul back to the backstop. He'll do it again. Waiting is Simon. Now he delivers. Pitch way inside. Ball 4. That's the second walk Kyle Simon has issued in this month. Across now 4 starts. So Joel Guzman comes to the plate. With Sugar Land, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and a .056 average. He has certainly struggled since joining the Skeeters late last week. Sugar Land only with 2 men on their bench, Lance Sawadsky and Joe Benson. Got all 3 of their listed catchers in the game tonight as the first pitch is in there for a strike. Scott at first. Rodriguez, who's over at first right now, doing the catching. And Cordero, the designated hitter. Fastball misses up and in. 1-1 the count. 1-1. This one skied out towards center field. Backing up is Michael Kraus. He waits under it and he'll make the catch. And the side is retired. 2 men stranded aboard for the Skeeters. They do get their first hit. And as we head to the bottom of the second, the score 3-0 and Bees over Skeeters here on the New Britain Bee Broadcast Network.
Celebrate.
Can't get a signal. So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that would bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Bottom third of the lineup, due up for the New Britain Bees here in the bottom of the second. 3-0 New Britain leads as Sean Gleason deals to Michael Kraus. First pitch, grounded out towards left field, a base hit for Kraus. And the hit parade continues for New Britain, their 4th hit through an inning plus against Sean Gleason. So Kraus, well, we didn't even have time to give his updated stats, and in steps Jordan Hinshaw. Hinshaw batting .421. He has an 11-game hit streak, the longest so far this season for the New Britain Bees. Checking on the runner at first is Gleason. Back is Kraus easily. Gleason now draws set up at the letters. He delivers. This one slice foul down the right field line and out of play to land up in the bleachers. 0-1 the count. Gleason, a native of Las Vegas, same as Mike Lee. Misses with a fastball away, 1-1 the count. In his Bees career was a brief time with the New Britain Bees. Spent about 3 months with the team. 1-1 pitch coming as he draws to the belt. Off and running is Kraus. Throw down is high and blocked by Ahrens, the shortstop, from rolling into center. It'll be a stolen base for Michael Kraus. For Kraus, that is stolen base number 17 on the season. 22 opportunities. He's starting to move up the stolen base list, as that ties him with Scott Kelly of Somerset. He's now 4th amongst active players, or tied for 3rd amongst active players. The 1-2 is chopped off the plate foul by Hinshaw. Gleason last year, a 2-6 record, a 6.75 ERA with the Bees. 15 games, 4 starts, and 38 2/3 innings pitched. He did have 1 complete game for New Britain. A 10-0 loss at Bridgeport at the end of July last season. The 1-2, slap foul out towards the right field bleachers where it will land. He's with a runner in scoring position and no outs. Casey Hobson hit his league-leading 19th home run for the Lancaster Barnstormers as the 1-2 pitch misses off the plate and evens at 2. Lancaster a 2-1 lead over Bridgeport at Clipper Magazine Stadium. Peoples Bank Park hosting Revolution versus Blue Crabs. 1-1 the score there. No score out on Long Island. Ducks and Patriots at Bethpage Ballpark. That game in the top of the second. We're already in the bottom of the second. The game that's farthest along. 3-0 the Bees have the lead. The 2-2 coming to Jordan Hinshaw. Gleason deals. This one chopped off the plate foul. Hinshaw just barely getting a piece of that one. Make sure to vote for your New Britain Bees in the Atlantic League All-Star Game. Head on over to nbbbees.com, click the team tab, roll all the way to the bottom and vote for the Bees. Today's your last opportunity to do so, as voting closes tomorrow. Make sure to get your tickets as the Somerset Patriots host the 20th Atlantic League All-Star Game on July 12th, a Wednesday, down at Bridgewater's TD Bank Ballpark, presented by Robert Wood Johnson Barnabas Health and Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey. Get your tickets at somersetpatriots.com. That'll be the Bees' next opponent. The Bees will send Mike Lee, Nick Greenwood, and Brian Dupre to the mound in a 3-game series against Somerset. This one sent out towards shallow left. In comes Pounds. He reaches up, and Hinshaw is retired for the first out of the second. 0-1, or 1 out and a runner at second. That brings Michael Baca, the number 9 man, to the plate. Baca, a 171 average, a lone home run, which came here, and 6 runs batted in. Swung on and missed as Rodriguez was ready to throw. 0-1 the count. Kraus was back easily after that pitch. This one, pop foul. Count 1-0 in 2 to Baca. On deck, Kajimoto. He doubled to lead off the game for the Bees and then came around on Rosa's 2-run blast. Swung on and missed. A high fastball. That's Gleason's second strikeout as Baca is retired. And now Kajimoto will bat for the second time in his many innings. Kajimoto doubled in the first. He now bats with a runner at second and 2 down. He will send this one out towards left field. That gets down for a base hit. Being waved around is Kraus. The throw comes to the plate. It's cut off. They've got Kajimoto in a rundown. It'll be at least an RBI single for Yusuke, as Yusuke now causing the defense some trouble. He will be retired. So it'll be an RBI single for Yusuke Kajimoto. It's now 4-0 Bees. Kajimoto is retired. We'll tell you exactly how he was retired when we return here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber. We're almost real, isn't real enough.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
Kyle Simon finishing up his warm-up tosses here in the top of the third. 4-0. The Bees have the lead on 5 hits as Simon will face Miller, Prince, and Cordero here in the 3rd inning. DACO is the official transportation partner of the New Britain Bees and provides all the team's ground transportation for the 2017 season. If your group or organization needs quality transportation options, DACO's got you covered. For more information, call 800-229-4879 or visit DACO.com. Simon's first pitch in for a strike to Miller. Miller batting .222 on the season. He's played all 3 outfield positions. Simon rocks and deals. This fastball misses away to even the count at 1. Strike 2 as Simon paints the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bees will face Rick Teasley of Somerset tomorrow. The Atlantic League's current leader in ERA, last year's leader in ERA, on the mound now for the Bees. The count runs to 2-2. Teasley will make his 12th appearance tomorrow. He's 6-1 with a 1.99 ERA. Swung on and missed. First strikeout for Kyle Simon. Every strikeout this season will help strike out domestic violence, as each K by the Bees at home. There'll be a $10 donation by Beacon Prescriptions to the Prudence Crandall Center in New Britain. That's the first strikeout of the night. And that will be out number 1 in the inning. So far this season, the Bees pitchers, as the first pitch is in for a strike to Prince. Bees pitching staff at home have struck out a grand total 176 batters, $1,760 donated so far. Simon misses with the second offering, 1-1. Third pitch, swung on and missed. Simon, 3 flyouts, 3 groundouts. And strikeout number 2. Back-to-back Ks for Kyle Simon. So he gets the first 2 outs quickly here in this half inning. That brings Cordero to the plate. He grounded out to first. Cordero steps in from the left side. The pitch. This is low. Just at the bottom of the zone. Ball 1. I have our trivia question next inning, I should say. Question in the top half, answer in the bottom half. As Cordero fouls this one off. Play along by leaving comment on Facebook or YouTube, or tweeting us at New Britain Bees. The 1-1 coming from Kyle Simon. Swung on and missed. The count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. This one lined right back up the middle. Simon, who stands at 6'6", reached up, tried to grab that, but it was just beyond his outstretched glove. A base hit for Cordero. First single of the game for Sugarland, second hit overall. That brings Jinsanti to the plate. In his first at-bat, he flew out to center. Drawing to the belt, Simon, he delivers. Fastball right over the outside corner, strike 1. Good location from Kyle Simon. So he starts Jinsanti off with a strike. This one grounded out towards short, up with Ibaka. He fires to second. It'll be a fielder's choice for Jinsanti, and the out goes 6-4. The inning comes to an end on another grounder. We head to the bottom of the third. The Bees have a 4-0 lead over Sugarland here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Come see why it's better with Bees. Connecticut.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees.
James Skelton leads things off here in the bottom half of the third inning. Skelton, Rosa, and Maddox due up for the New Britain Bees here. This part of the order did the damage in the first inning. 3 runs batted in on a pair of home runs by Rosa and Maddox, as the first pitch slashed foul by James Skelton. Let's take a look at the Major League scoreboard this half inning. As we wait for pitch number 2, it's in for a strike as Gleason faces his former battery mate. Rosa waiting on deck. Top of the third inning in Minnesota. The White Sox have a 7-0 lead over the Twins after 5 first-inning runs. Former Atlantic leader Buddy Boscher's on the mound now for the Twins as this is grounded towards first. Up with it is Scott. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that'll be out number 1. Top of the first inning just underway. Indians hosting the Orioles. Actually, Baltimore hosting the Indians. Angels 1, Yankees 0. That game just underway as well. Same with the Marlins and the Cubs, except that game is scoreless. Everything else yet to get underway or final. Here are the finals from earlier. Phillies 5, Cardinals 1. Rangers an 11-4 victory over the Blue Jays in Texas. It's the first pitch to Rosa, misses down low, ball 1. Brewers double up the Pirates 4-2. D-backs 10 and the Rockies 3. Astros 12-9 winners over the Oakland Athletics, and that's your Major League scoreboard. Count even at 1-1 to Jovan Rosa. The pitch inside. Gleason trying to brush Rosa back. This one sent down the right field line. Hooking foul. Will land beyond the kids' fun zone and in the parking lot to even the count at 2-2. Rosa homered on the first pitch he saw. That was back in the first inning. 200th consecutive game played for the Bees. His 5th home run of this season for Jovan. Breaking ball. This one grounded out towards right field. A base hit for Jovan Rosa. He's 2 for 2 in his first 2 at-bats. A home run and a single. And that brings Maddox to the plate. Maddox has 4 home runs on the season, 3 of which have come here at New Britain Stadium. 1 for 1 with the solo shot. About 385 over the Mr. Softy sign. This is sent over towards left field. Coming in is Pounds. He'll make the catch. Retreating is Rosa. That'll be out number 1. So now Connor Bierfeld comes to the plate. Bierfeld grounded back to Gleason. In the first inning, he was out number 2. Gleason draws, set, and delivers. Fastball down low, ball 1. Gleason will switch up arm angles. Coming over the top. As well as coming down to 3/4. This one over the top fastball in for a strike. The 1-1. Chopped into the screen right next to the Bees dugout. Brandon Fry helpfully pointing to Bierfeld that he should aim for the field. Count runs 1-2. Bierfeld swings and misses. He strikes out. 3rd strikeout for Sean Gleason. And the side is retired. So the Bees get another hit. Their 6th of the game, but they leave a man aboard. First time they've stranded a man on in this game. And we head to the 4th. Our trivia and question coming up when we return here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Baseball to your summer? 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance to New Britain Stadium, a 10% discount at Bee Hive and Company, first opportunity for 2017 playoff tickets, an opportunity to throw out a first pitch, and more. For more information and to get your mini plan today, visit nbbs.com/tickets and click on the mini plan tab, or call the box office at 860-826-BEES.
New Britain Bees
It's better with the Bees. Come see why it's better with the Bees, Connecticut's most affordable.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
The top of the 4th inning, 4-0. The Bees lead the Sugarland Skeeters as Scott, Aarons, and Pounds do up for the visitors against Kyle Simon. Simon rocks and deals first pitch. Fastball right down Main Street. That is some good tail to it. It's strike 1. Scott grounded out to third in his first at-bat. Have our trivia question after this pitch. Simon delivers, and it's fouled back to the backstop. It is time for trivia. Play along by leaving a comment on Facebook or YouTube, or tweet us at New Britain Bees. Today's question: Sugarland is the most recent Atlantic League champion, winning last year's title. Who was the first? Sugarland, the most recent Atlantic League champion, but who was the first? This is the league's 20th anniversary season. Pitch missing away, 1-2 the count. Answer coming up in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Good luck and happy guessing. The 1-2 coming from Simon. Fastball stays away. Actually, looked like it was an off-speed pitch that stayed away. Sometimes the changeup looking like the fastball. From our vantage point up here, as this is grounded down the first base line. Sliding is Hinshaw as he gets past Griffin. Hinshaw's throw into second, and Scott is aboard, a leadoff double. There's a diving play over towards first. Diving was Griffin, but it just stayed on the chalk line fair. Rolled all the way to right field. Hinshaw was sliding to try and cut it off. His slide knocked it a little bit towards the divider between the fun zone and the field. And Scott is aboard with what will be counted as a double. So leadoff runner on for the first time for Sugarland. And Aarons comes to the plate. First pitch is chopped into the photographer's well. Nearly gets Wesley Bunnell, the New Britain Herald's photographer, up the third base line. Strike 1. Sun peeking through the clouds down the left field line. The 0-1. This is grounded back up the middle. Kajimoto has one play. It's to first. That's where he sends it. Up to third base goes Scott. And the first Sugarland run is 90 feet away. So one down. Brian Pounds at the plate with the runner at third. He doubled in his first at-bat and was stranded aboard. So the first pitch misses low. Ball 1. Simon again misses low. The count is 2-0. Alfredo Rodriguez, who walked his first at-bat, waits on deck. 2-0. This is skied out towards center. Should be deep enough to score the run. Back is Krause. He'll make the catch in front of the Stanley sign. It'll be a sacrifice fly, as coming home is Scott. And the Skeeters will get on the board. It's now 4-1 on the sacrifice fly by Brian Pounds to score Travis Scott. So now no one on base, I should say. for the Sugarland Skeeters as Wilfredo Rodriguez comes up. He walked in his first at-bat. First pitch was swung on and missed. Simon missing off the plate now with a fastball. The count evens at 1-1. Tempo stays fast. Simon misses, 2-1 the count. Wilfredo Rodriguez sends this one towards the dugout for the Skeeters. Foul. A little chopper. Count 2-2. Simon rocks and fires. The 2-2 pitch is high. Checking his swing is Rodriguez as the count will run full. He walked on a full count in his first at bat as well. Payoff pitch from Kyle Simon. Late swing by Rodriguez sends it foul. Simon pausing on the mound before this pitch. Gets a chopper up the third base line. Stays in foul ground. Third payoff pitch from Simon. Swung on and missed. He gets Rodriguez swinging, his third strikeout of the game. And the side is retired, but the Skeeters get their first run on a hit. They do not leave anyone on. It's 4-1 as the Bees head to the bottom of the fourth. Our trivia answer coming up when we return here on the New Britain Bees broadcast.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Gleason's night has come to an end. Chris Tribett will take over on the mound for the Sugarland Skeeters. Gleason goes 3 innings, allowing 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He did not walk a batter, and he struck out 3, and now in 6 innings worked against the New Britain Bees, he's allowed 4 earned runs this season. Into the game comes Chris Tribett. Tribett, 3.21 ERA, no record, 11 games so far this year for the Skeeters, including at least 1 against the New Britain Bees. 14 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts for Tribett, who in the first series between the Bees and the Skeeters appeared in 1 game, an inning and 2/3, with 1 walk and 1 strikeout. He'll face Griffin, Krause, and Hinshaw here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll get to our trivia answer in just a moment. Tribett, the side armor, delivers a fastball in there for a strike. Today's question was as follows. Sugarland is the most recent Atlantic League champion. Who was the first? The answer, the Atlantic City Surf. The inaugural Atlantic League champions back in 1998 as this slider misses high, 1-1 the count. Winning the series 3-1 over the Bridgeport Bluefish. Bridgeport and Somerset, the only remaining original franchises in the league. The 1-1, grounded out towards short. Slow roller to Ahrens. He will fire to first, and that will be out number 1. As Tribet gets the first out of the inning. That brings Michael Kraus to the plate. He singled, stole second, and came home on the RBI single by Yusuke Kajimoto. Back in the second inning. That's with 1 out and nobody on here. Tribet, wide stance as he delivers a pitch. Kraus out in front of that one as he pops it up. Backing up is Ahrens. He'll make the catch in shallow left. That'll be out number 2. Had Kraus waited a millisecond later, that ball would have cleared the scoreboard. It was poorly placed by Tribet. Kraus was a little too eager, and that'll be out number 2. That brings Jordan Hinshaw to the plate. He flew out in his first at-bat. As he's looking to extend his 11-game hit streak, he pops a bunt foul, giving chase as Rodriguez. It will land in foul ground for strike 1. Hinshaw trying to get on base any way he can. 2 quick outs for Tribet since entering this game. Certainly a change of pace from Gleason, who struggled in his 3 innings of work. Pitch misses down. 1-1 the count. Bees with back-to-back home runs in the first inning today. As Hinshaw lines this one off the top of the glove of Guzman, and he will reach base. That was a tough snag for Guzman. We'll see if it's a hit. If it is, it'll be hit number 12 in a row, and it will not be. It's an error. So an E5 on Guzman on the liner. First error of the game. And that brings Baca to the dish. So Hinshaw is aboard by way of an error. His first pitch misses inside, ball 1 for Jordan Hinshaw. That sends his on-base streak. But not his hit streak. He's now been on base in 12 straight games as Baca swings and misses. 1-1 the count. Now it's been changed to a hit, so it is a 12-game hitting streak. I expected that would happen. Hinshaw's hitting streak extends to 12 games. Two and 1 the count to Baca. As he sends a slow roller up the middle. Ahrens will underhand to Prince covering, and the side is retired. Hinshaw extends his hitting streak to 12 games, but he is stranded aboard. And after 4 full innings, the score 4-1. Bees over Skeeters here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
No bars. Oh no, looks like somebody needs a new network.
When I got this unlimited plan, they told me they were all the same. They're not. Verizon has the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's basically made for places like this.
Honey, what if it was just us out here?
Right. So, I ordered you a car. Thank you. You don't want to be out here at night because of the coyotes. Okay, thanks, bud. Bye. Be nice to have your car for some shelter. Bye.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45.
Joel Guzman leads things off for the Sugarland Skeeters. First pitch is popped out towards center field. Coming in is Michael Kraus. He waves off Bierfeld, makes the catch, and Guzman's retired on the first pitch of the inning to start off the fifth. Nothing, so that's out number one. Miller now up. Prince will follow here in the top of the fifth inning. 4-1, the Bees have the lead. Miller in his first at-bat struck out. He was the first strikeout victim for Kyle Simon. He takes strike one here, 0-1 the count. 5 flyouts, 5 groundouts, and 2 strikeouts for Kyle Simon in this game. He's been working very quickly. The 0-1. Slider inside, 1-1 the count. He won't get the shutout tonight. We're almost halfway through this game. Exactly 1 hour through this game. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Good breaking ball. Miller swings right through it. Count is 1-2. One, two, chopped into the screen right next to the Skeeters dugout. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Simon deals, swung on and missed. 3rd strikeout of the game. 2nd time he's gotten Miller. And that is out number 2. Now Josh Prince comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out and he's flown out to left. Simon very economical so far. Through 4 2/3 innings, he has tossed 65 pitches. Strike one delivered to Prince, who checked his swing on a slider away. The 0-1. Swung on and missed. Another breaking ball. This one much farther out of the zone. And Prince goes fishing anyway. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. 4th strikeout for Simon. Back-to-back Ks to end the inning. And that will do it. 15 out recorded for the New Britain Bees as we head to the bottom of the 5th. The score is 4-1. Bees over Skeeters.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Kajimoto steps up to the plate. Bottom half of the 5th inning. This game now official. 4-1, the Bees have the lead. Kajimoto, Skelton, and due up. As the first pitch misses inside, ball 1 to Yusuke. A double scored for the Bees' second baseman so far. The Private misses or hits the outside corner, 1-1 the count. Kajimoto batting from the left side. Both his hits today have come from that side of the plate. First bat against Tribet, who misses away. Now a slider nabs the outside corner, and the count evens at 2-2 to Yusuke Kajimoto. Skelton waits on deck. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt. Tribet delivers. His slider just stays off the plate, and the count is full. Tribet taking his time. Now draws set. This slider is chopped right back up the middle. A base hit. Tribet had the best shot at it, but it eluded his glove, and it's the 3rd hit of the game for Yusuke Kajimoto. So Skelton will come to the plate with the leadoff runner aboard. There's action again in the Sugarland bullpen. As Tribet now steps off the mound. Looks like there's some confusion on defensive alignment within the infield. They'll toe the rubber on the first base side once again.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Red line, 20 minutes away.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
A baseball team, the Bees, taking shape.
Buzz about New Britain's new professional baseball team today. The new team has a name.
Bees are calling the Hardware City home.
You haven't picked up on the buzz just yet, get it? The Bees are landing in New Britain. It's Connecticut's newest baseball team.
And line drive, base hit up the middle. Coming around is Krause. He's going to score. The throw from Dominguez is not in time. Ball game over. Bees win. Bees win.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
So Ginsanti comes to the plate. 0 for 2. As the first pitch misses a little bit inside. Will now chop the next offering up the third base side. 1-1 the count. Waiting on deck is Travis Scott, who scored the only run of this game. Simon misses Low and away, and the count is 2-1. Santi sends this into the photographer as well, along the third base side. Count evens at 2. Chopped up the third base line. Santi's ball, but it rolls foul. Rosa will flip it towards the dugout. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes still. Simon at 81 pitches so far. Santi steps back in the box. Stamford, Connecticut native, made his debut, or last year he played for the Bridgeport Bluefish. 2-2 coming from Kyle Simon. Grounded out towards third. Diving is Rosa. He's up with it. Fires to first. What a play by Jovan Rosa. Diving to his left to cut that ball off, and he fires a strike to first. That is out number 2, and it's a good one. So 2 down, and Travis Scott coming to the dish. First pitch from Simon. Over the outside corner, a strike. Nothing in 1 the count. Slow roller up the third base side. Sidearm throw from Rosa. And that will end the 6th inning. That's the 8th ground ball out for Simon. He works a 1-2-3-6. Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Simon. We head to the bottom of the inning. 4-1 Bees over Skeeters here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
New pitcher on the hill for the Sugarland Skeeters as Trey Haley takes over for Chris Tribett. Tribett comes out of the game after 2 scoreless innings of relief. He walked 1, he allowed 2 hits, but no runs nor any strikeouts. And Trey Haley into the game for the Sugarland Skeeters. Haley making his It is actually not appearing on the roster right now is Haley, not appearing on the statistics, but we have seen her before. There he goes, 21st appearance for Haley, 1-0 record, a 3.2 ERA, 19 2/3 innings pitched, as he will face Bierfeld Griffin and Michael Kraus in the inning. First pitch coming. This is grounded towards third. Guzman has it on a hop. He fires across the diamond, and Bierfeld is retired on the first pitch he sees from Haley. Out number 1 in the 6th inning. John Griffin now coming to the plate. Third at bat for Griff. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Coming to John Griffin. Missing away is Haley, 1-1 the count. Haley from Nacogdoches, Texas. Last year with the Altoona Curve in the Eastern League. Bees have seen him before. Pitch. 3-0. This one bouncing off the shin guard of the catcher Rodriguez. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk issued to John Griffin. That's the second walk issued by a Sugarland reliever. Sean Gleason, the starter, did not walk anyone. That brings Michael Kraus to the plate. First pitch is in for a strike to Kraus. 1 for 2 with a run scored and his 17th stolen base of the year. The 0-1 misses to even the count of 1-1. Hinshaw waits on deck. 1-1, slow roller up towards second. Prince checks on the runner at second, will flip to first. Kraus is retired 4-3. And Griffin advances to second. So Hinshaw to the plate, he's 1 for 2. Extending his hit streak to 12 games. Pitch from Haley, good curveball in there for a strike. Hinshaw was looking fastball. Count 0-1. The 0-1. This is away to even things at a ball and a strike. Hinshaw waits for the pitch from Haley. Griffin standing out at second. Swung on and missed. Low pitch from Haley. Hinshaw swings over it. One-two, swung on and missed. Corkscrewing himself into the ground is Hinshaw. Fourth Bee to strike out today, so man left at second for the New Britain Bees here in the 6th. Off to the 7th we go. 4-1 New Britain over Sugarland here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
And stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, we're almost real, isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
So, Amara, you're a Verizon engineer. Tell me, what's one really good reason why the Samsung Galaxy S8 is better on Verizon?
Well, we have the largest 4G LTE network in America.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason.
And the most reliable. And with unlimited, you get full HD video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 2, maybe even 3 reasons right there.
It's exactly 3.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
If you really, really want the best, switch to Verizon Unlimited and get the Galaxy S8 for just $15 a month.
I saw you take those phones, you know.
No, you didn't.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
Pitch into Aarons, misses, ball 1. Aarons with a pair of ground outs so far in this one. Simon at 88, now 89 pitches as the count evens at 1-1. Working into the 7th inning. As this is lined out towards left, to the slide is Bierfeld. He has it, and that will be out number 1. Nice sliding grab by Connor Bierfeld to retire Aarons for the first out. For Simon, he's now gone 6 1/3 innings. This is the 4th time in his last 5 starts he's worked into the 7th. There's action again in the Sugarland bullpen, as this is off the end of the bat, staying fair, but it rolls just foul as it reaches the lip of the grass. Nothing on the count as Pounds was in a foot race with John Griffin. Pounds 0 for 1 with a sacrifice, or 1 for 1 with a sac fly RBI, and a double to his credit this year, or this game. Six flyouts for Simon, 8 ground outs and 5 strikeouts. He's gone the first 6 1/3 innings. Another grounder, this one to second. Kajimoto up with it, and he will fire to first. And Simon's getting in a groove, and this is where he gets dangerous as Rodriguez comes to the plate. Rodriguez struck out in his last at-bat, which started off a streak of 9 straight. Skeeters retired. Strike delivered by Simon over the outside corner. Another ground ball. Baca's got it this time. He throws, scooped by Griffin, and in time, the side retired again. 10 straight, retired by Kyle Simon. He's through 7, and it's time to stretch in New Britain. The score, 4-1, Bees over Skeeters here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, we're almost real, isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Now, see priceless treasures that would bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
New pitcher on for the Sugarland Skeeters as Trey Haley goes an inning in relief. He tossed an inning, he walked one, he struck out one. No hits, no runs allowed. As Richardson comes on for the Sugarland Skeeters after Haley's inning. Richardson 0-4. With a 4.50 ERA. This will be his 29th game, but just 20 innings pitched. As Rodriguez wings a throw into center. The center fielder will go get it as Miller tosses it back in. New ball for the pitcher. As Baca will lead things off. Baca steps in. He's 0 for 2 with the fielder's choice and a strikeout in today's game. Coming set is Richardson. He kicks and fires. Former Red Sox delivers a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Baca sends this one foul high off the top of the screen. And the count is 0-2. He'll be followed by Kajimoto, who's got 3 hits today, and Skelton. The 0-2 from Richardson. Fastball high, brushes back Baca. She leans out of the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Missing again, Richardson, this time away. 2-2 the count. On deck is Kajimoto. He will bat from the right side against Richardson as Baca swings and misses. Richardson strikes him out. And now Kajimoto will bat. Yusuke from the left side, 3 for 3. With a pair of singles, an RBI, a double, and a run scored. First pitch to Yusuke. Over the outside corner for a strike. Fastball from Richardson. The 0-1 fouled off of the catcher Rodriguez. We've got a good chunk of them. Skelton, left-handed hitter waiting on deck. Richardson draws to his belt, kicks and deals. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dustin Richardson. That'll be the first 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Skelton coming to the plate. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first. Since then, he's grounded out and flown out. Richardson waiting for Skelton to get in the box. Now he draws up to his letters. The pitch. Just misses low. Ball 1. Missing off the plate is Richardson with a fastball. No action in Sugar Land's bullpen. Appears the Bees bullpen is quiet as well. The 2-0. This is away. 3-0 the count. Ball 4, and Skelton will walk. A 4-pitch walk issued. Each reliever for Sugar Land has issued a walk, and for Skelton, that is his league-leading 48th walk the first 60 games of the season. That brings Rosa to the plate, and in his 200th game, he's had himself a good one. His action begins in the Bees' pen. Rosa, 2-run home run, a single, and a walk. Hard to see who's warming for the New Britain Bees. As Richardson kicks and deals, first pitch to Rosa. Breaking ball low, ball 1. It's Nate Rowe getting loose out in the New Britain pen. One 1-0 the count. Richardson comes set. Missing. It's the lefty. 6 straight balls delivered. Now a foul tip into the mid of Rodriguez. The count, 2 balls and a strike. Skelton over at first base, staying close to the bag. even after a foul back to the screen. Two coming from Richardson. Said he'll soft toss to first. Skelton was already back on the bag before the ball even left Richardson's hand. He's tossed 16 pitches, 8 for balls, 8 for strikes. Pitch misses high to Rosa, and the count runs full. Another fastball. Payoff pitch coming. And it's fouled back, so they'll do it again. Skelton was off with the pitch with 2 down. Bees with a 4-1 lead. Half those runs driven in by Rosa. 2-run home run in the first. Maddox with a solo shot. Kajimoto with an RBI single in the second. Coming set once again is Richardson. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by Richardson. Now there's 2 on with 2 down. 4 walks issued by the Skeeters bullpen. And Maddox will step in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Maddox 1 for 3 with that solo shot. First pitch over the outside corner, a strike. So that fastball nabbed the part of the plate farthest away from the left-handing batting Maddox. Bierfeld waits on deck. The 0-1. Foul back to the screen. Maddox in an 0-2 hole quickly. The 0-2 away. It's well out of the zone. Maddox sends this one down the left field line. It is just foul into the picnic area, just next to the Skeeters bullpen. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch misses way inside. Maddox does not move. Count now 2-2. Connor Bierfeld waits on deck. The 2-2 chopped off his own numbers by Maddox. That hit him square in the back between the 2 and the 4 on his jersey. After coming off the plate, since really had to work to Craig Maddox. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat, the 25th of Richardson's outing. The road continues to warm for the Bees. The 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 on. Down low, full count. Richardson in danger of walking the bases loaded. The 3-2. Sent foul. Next pitch will be the 10th of the at-bat. Payoff pitch from Richardson, runners in motion, and another foul ball by Craig Maddox. As the at-bat continues. Pretty epic at-bat. Between Maddox and Richardson. Richardson comes set. Payoff pitch again. Runners will be in motion. He delivers. Swung on and just getting a piece is Maddox, so the at-bat continues. This will be the 11th pitch coming up of this at-bat. Bierfeld patiently waiting on deck. Payoff pitch, ball 4. Bases have been walked, loaded by Richardson. All with 2 down. Third consecutive walk by Dustin Richardson. And that brings Bierfeld to the plate with the bases loaded. Bees with no grand slams this year. Have not had a grand slam in more than a year. As Richardson comes set. First pitch, check swing, slams into the screen next to the Bees dugout. That'll be strike 1. First 2 batters were struck out by Richardson. He's walked the next 3. The 0-1 off the plate. 1-1 the count. Richardson misses off the plate again. 2 balls and a strike. There's no action behind him. Get the sense that this could go very sideways, very fast for the Skeeters. Richardson is at 33 pitches in the inning. Pitch 34 is popped foul and out of play as the count evens at 2. Skelton at third, Rosa at second. Maddox is over at first. Richardson comes to the set at the letters. The 2-2 with 2 outs and the bases loaded. Bierfeld will just get a piece on a pitch inside. So he stays alive. Two and 2 the count remains. Richardson deals another foul ball. This one straight back. Richardson about to throw his 37th pitch of the inning. He's faced 5 batters. He deals. This is hammered out towards left field and deep. It is high, it is far, and it lands in fair territory in left field. 2 runs come across, an RBI double for Connor Bierfeld. He got a little bit under that one, but it's a 2-run double nonetheless, as the walks come back to hurt Richardson. And there's still 2 on, but it's now 6-1 New Britain. Bierfeld lifted that one out towards left field. Looked like it had more distance off the bat than it ended up with, but it still landed in fair territory just to the right of the foul line. And it's 6-1. 2 more runs for the New Britain Bees coming in the bottom of the 7th. But also all but secure that Kyle Simon's out of this game. He's had to wait a long time as the first pitch to Griffin is in there for a strike. Now action begins out in the Skeeters bullpen as a right-hander starts to throw. Nothing into the count as a fastball. It's the outside corner from Richardson. Lefty draws set, misses high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was the 40th pitch of the inning for Richardson. Foul ball. Staying alive is Griffin. On deck is Michael Krause. A 1-2 off the plate, 2-2 the count. Two-two, 2 on, 2 out. This one sent out towards center field. Going back is Miller. He's got eyes on it. He will make the catch, and the side is retired. The 3 walks in the inning prove very harmful as 2 runs come across for the Bees. We head to the 8th. The score is 6-1 Bees over the Skeeters here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
No bars. Oh no, looks like somebody needs a new network.
When I got this unlimited plan, they told me they were all the same.
They're not. Verizon has the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's basically made for places like this.
Honey, what if it was just us out here?
Right. So I ordered you a car. Thank you. You don't want to be out here at night because of the coyotes.
Okay, thanks, bud. Bye.
Be nice to have your car for some shelter. Bye.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Turns to the mound for the Bees. 6-1, New Britain has the lead. It'll be Guzman, Miller, and Prince due up here in the 8th inning. As Simon rocks and deals the first pitch to the Skeeters third baseman inside for ball 1. DACO is the official transportation partner of the New Britain Bees and provides all of the team's ground transportation for the 2017 season. If your group or organization needs quality transportation options, DACO's got you covered. For more information, call 800-229-4879 or visit DACO.com. Grounded out towards third. Up with it is Rosa. He fires across the diamond, and one third baseman grounds out to another for out number 1. Kyle Simon, who had a long wait, more than 20 minutes in between half innings, has retired 11 Skeeters in a row. The pitch, grounded foul by Miller, 0-1 the count. The 0-1. This is lined out towards left field. It will fall in for a base hit. That is the first hit for the Skeeters since the 4th inning. As Miller will reach, he had struck out twice previously. And it breaks up a stretch of 11 straight Skeeters retired. Technically, it was 13, thanks to a sac fly RBI. So really 13 straight Skeeters retired. First pitch misses high, ball 1 to Prince, who's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts. Now pitch misses away, 2-0. 98 pitches for Simon. Pitch 99 is fouled down the third base line. 2-1 the count. Next pitch will be the 100th of Simon's outing. The 2-1 inside, well inside, 3 balls and a strike. Prince will send another one foul and run the count full. Off and running was Miller as this one's chopped foul at the plate. Count remains full. Simon well over 100 pitches now. Thrown 102. With at least 103 coming. Ball 4. Second walk issued by Simon. Now there's runners at first and second with one down. And Cordero coming to the plate. Skelton out from behind the plate to dictate the defense. No move from the Bees dugout. Cordero is 1 for 3, 2 groundouts to first, sandwiching a single. Takes strike 1 from Simon. Switch hitter batting from the left side again. Cordero slashes one down the left field line, foul. So 0-2 the count. Simon would love a ground ball here. He's gotten 11 outs by way of the ground ball so far. This is lined out towards left center. That'll get down for a base hit. It's cut off by Kraus. One run will score. Stopping at first base is Cordero. Prince advances to third. And that will be the second run of the game for Sugar Land. And it will also spell the end of the night for Simon, as he will depart after 7 1/3 innings of work. He'll get a nice hand from the crowd here, as we have a pitching change coming to you from New Britain Stadium. Nate Rowe is on for the New Britain Bees here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has zero tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
The corners, and Ginsanti will face off against Rowe as he enters the game. Rowe, the best reliever statistically for the New Britain Bees, making his 27th appearance, a 2-2 record, a 1.99 ERA. He's also got a save in 31 2/3 innings pitched, 26 strikeouts, just 8 walks. Opponent's batting 186 off of the Plainfield, New Jersey native. The first slider takes a big dive out of the zone. Ball 1. Sometimes Rowe's slider's so good it moves too much. That was a case of that. A lot of movement. The 1-0 fastball over the outside, swung on and missed. A big cut from Ginsanti. The count evens at 1. Rowe kicks and deals. This breaking ball sent out towards left field. It drops in for a base hit. 1 run will score. It's Prince who comes home. Up to third base is Cordero. And it's now 6-3. An RBI single for Ginsanti. And that run charged to Simon. And we'll have a new pitcher as Rowe can't get the out. And Stan Clyburn goes to the bullpen. So another pitching change. Rowe goes 0 innings, allowing a hit. And new pitcher coming on for the Bees once again as he goes to the lefty here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooper.
get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix this for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I MasterPassed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
2/3 innings, 23 strikeouts, 7 walks. Bones batting .207, and he'll face Travis Scott. I would not be shocked if he gets Scott and doesn't get a ground out, that if we would see another pitching change here in the 8th. 6-3 the score, all 3 runs so far. Charge to Kyle Simon. Fry comes set, he kicks and deals. First pitch is fouled away, strike 1. So nothing in 1, the count to Scott. Kevin Aarons waits on deck, he's 0 for 3. Just past the 2-hour mark of this game, you're already in the 8th inning. Fry will bounce a throw over to first. Nice scoop by John Griffin to prevent an error. Griffin bailing out his pitcher. Count remains 0-1. Sugarland scoring twice here in the inning. As this is lined out towards right field, that'll get down for a base hit. Into score comes Cordero. Ginsanti up to third base. And now the tying run is on base. 1 out in the inning. That will end Simon's line at 4 earned runs. The runner at third, responsibility of Rowe. And Fry allows an RBI single to Travis Scott. So Kevin Aarons now comes to the plate, 0 for 3. Sugarland now trails 6-4 in this one with the tying run aboard. Sugarland trying to repay the Bees for what happened yesterday. Foul back. 0-1 the count. Simon, who departed with 2 earned runs, is now allowed 4, but his line is closed. The 0-1. Check swing by Aarons. He did not go, says first base umpire Jorge Terran. Count evens at 1-1. One pitch coming from Fry. Chopped foul back to the backstop. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Fry misses with a breaking ball, and the count evens. Off and running is Scott. He'll have to retreat as this is fouled away. That was a hit and run. Scott does not have a lot of speed. He'll be back to first base now. This is grounded back up the middle. Baca ranging over. He'll flip to Kajimoto for one. The throw is in time. A 6-4-3 double play will end the inning. Great defensive start by Baca there, sliding to his left to make sure that that double play was turned. Sugar Land gets 3 runs in the inning, but the Bees escape unscathed, and we head to the bottom of the 8th. The score, 6-4. The Skeeters trail the Bees here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network.
Celebrate the history of our national.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our pattern. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our pattern, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix this for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master-passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
From lazy days by the shore to exciting nights on the town, Connecticut can be a pretty fun place to be this time of year. But if you get behind the wheel after even just a few drinks, things will get pretty unfun pretty fast. Connecticut has 0 tolerance for drunk driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Have you been drinking?
Sinu had a very rough inning, throwing 45 pitches or so. 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts for Richardson. Now Haynes takes over. He'll face Kraus, Hinshaw, and Baca here in the 8th as the Bees look to get some more insurance. 6-4 the score. Kraus coming to the plate for the 4th time today. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base. First pitch from Haynes, a big breaking ball. Twisting out of the way was Kraus. Doesn't matter, it's a strike. That buckled the knees. Kraus has seen quite an increase in power numbers this year as he swings and misses. Sean Gilblair likely warming in the Bees' pen, the New Britain closer, looking for the save on his 30th birthday. Another option would be Joe Beimel. Pitch just misses in. 1-2 the count. That might have been a little bit low as well, but a close pitch. The 1-2. In on the hands, 2-2 the count. Check to see if there's any action in the Bees bullpen. Would not be shocked if there was. Brandon Fry getting the final 2 outs of the inning. Despite allowing a hit, did not allow a run. Got the ground ball to end the inning. The 2-2, fastball misses high, full count. It is indeed Gilblair warming out in the Bees' pen. He'll be looking for his 4th save. Birthday present of his own. Payoff pitch coming from the right-hander Haynes. It is a walk to Michael Kraus. After Gleason went the first 3 innings and did not walk anyone, 5, now 6 walks have been issued by the Skeeters. So that'll bring Jordan Hinshaw to the plate. Would not be shocked if he laid down a bunt. Haynes checks on the runner. Back with a dive is Kraus. First pitch coming to Hinshaw. It's lifted foul and out of play. Nothing in 1 the count. Oh, 1 coming to Hinshaw. Check swing grounder up the first base line, but just foul. Count 0-2. Haynes a long stare. In at Rodriguez, the catcher. He'll check on Kraus again. Bang, bang play at first. Kraus just getting the hand back in time. Oh, 2. Coming to Hinshaw. Off and running is Kraus. Pitch is high. Throw down is not in time. Second stolen base of the game for Michael Kraus. His 18th of the year. He is now 3rd all alone in the Atlantic League in that category. Count runs 1 and 2 to Hinshaw. One, 2. Misses low and away. Bounces out in front of the plate. Rodriguez smothers it. Kraus thought about advancing, but opts not to. 2-2 the count. Two and two the count. Haynes draws set. Kraus a moderate lead off of second. The pitch. Grounded out towards third. Guzman is up with it. He will look Kraus back and fire to first. That'll be out number 1. So Kraus remains at first base. Or second base. And now Baca will come to the plate. He's 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts in today's game. Baca waiting for the pitch. Haynes, big breaking ball in for a strike. A 12-6 curveball. It's been very good. Getting that first pitch strike. That was the same pitch he dropped into Kraus before he lost him at the plate. The 0-1. Off and running is Kraus for third. This one is chopped up the line. Throw is to first base. Guzman had no idea Kraus was running. So the out goes 5-3 and Kraus is up to third. Guzman was literally standing on the bag, but obviously no force out. And Yusuke Kajimoto will come to the plate with a runner at third. pitch, swung on and missed. Big cut by Kajimoto. He comes up empty, 0-1. The 0-1 bounces away from Rodriguez. That pitch was low, but not far enough for Kraus to score. Kajimoto fails to hold up as he went around. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Kajimoto strikes out, and the side will be retired, so the walk proves harmless as Kraus is stranded over at third, and we head to the ninth. The score 6-4, Bees over the Skeeters. Sean Gilblair coming on for the save here at New Britain Stadium.
Baseball to your summer? 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance.
At True Timber, we pour everything we have into the details of our patterns. We source from the land, from the grass, from the trees, from the hunt. We only use the highest quality, real-life digital photography to create our patterns, because there's a difference between looking real and being real. True Timber, where almost real isn't real enough.
Can't get a signal? So annoying, right?
Yeah, and I'm late for a job interview.
Hey man, can you just nix it for like 2 seconds? Thank you. You need Verizon. They have the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's made to work in places like this. With Verizon Unlimited, we could video chat the interview in HD right here.
Okay.
Hey man, I'll cue you.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
I am a people person.
Modern life deserves a modern way to pay. On your phone and online, so you don't miss his first birthday.
Tickets. I master passed it.
MasterPass, the secure way to pay from your bank. Don't just buy it, MasterPass it.
To the 9th inning, and Sean Gilblair, pitching on his birthday, is on for the save. Gilblair takes over for Fry, who went 2/3 of an innings, getting the inning-ending double play, started by Michael Baca. And now it'll be Gilblair's turn. He picked up his 3rd save of the season yesterday. He has saves in the last 2 games for the New Britain Bees. Both wins. The Bees look for a 3-game winning streak here. Gilblair, 0-2 in 11 contests, a 4.36 ERA. He has struck out 8 and walked 3 in 10 and a third innings pitched. He's the Bees' all-time leader in saves with 24. First pitch in there for a strike to Pounds. 0-1 the count. A fastball over the outside. Pounds. He's 1 for 2 with a sac fly and an RBI as well. Oh-1 coming from Sean Gilblair. The pitch. All the way. Quickly in an 0-2 hole is Pounds. Gilblair taking over as the closer last week in York. Joe Bynel had been 6 for 8, but he had been struggling in some recent outings. In steps Gilblair into the role he filled last year for the Bees. Power lefty arm from Willimantic, Connecticut. He's on in his 3rd straight game. trying for his third straight save. The 0-2. Fastball misses high, bounces off the glove of Skelton. After pounds, Rodriguez and Guzman do up. Lance Zawadski's on the bench. It's possible power bat, but he's a left-hander. 1-2 from Gilblair. Misses inside, 2-2. The 2-2 misses outside, and from 0-2, Pounds works the count full. Popped foul back above us. They'll do the payoff pitch once again. He's looking for their third consecutive win. Not just their third win in a row, but their third win over Sugar Land. Done the 3-game winning streak before against York when they swept the Revolution. This is sent out towards right center field. Over is Kraus. He will make the catch over his shoulder on the warning track for out number 1. A very nice catch by Michael Kraus on the run for the first out in the inning. This would only be the Bees' second winning streak of at least 3 games. When they swept York, it's part of a 4-game winning streak. Been part of their problem. It has been the inability to put streaks together. Well, they'd love to take a 3-game winning streak into Somerset tomorrow. First pitch to Wilfredo Rodriguez. Misses down low and away. Ball 1. Rodriguez 0 for 2 with a walk. 9 o'clock. Here on the East Coast. This game's gone by pretty fast. The 1-0 popped up on the infield. Calling off Baca is Kajimoto. He will make the catch, and that'll be out number 2. He's 1 out away from winning this series. Be their second series win in their last 3. And their third win in a row. Joel Guzman comes to the plate. Guzman 0 for 3 this season. His first pitch pumped in to Guzman for a strike. 0-1 the count. Guzman just 1 for 18 as a Skeeter. That one hit was a home run. As he rips this one up the third base line. And the Skeeters are down to their final strike. Gilblair off the mound. Now he'll toe the rubber once again. Standing straight in the middle of the pitching rubber. Guzman waits at the plate. Gilblair comes set. And that'll do it. Strike 3 as Guzman swings and misses. Ball game over. And on his 30th birthday, Gilblair closes it out. The Bees win their 3rd straight game by a final score of 6-4 over the Sugar Land Skeeters. We'll be back in a moment with the recap here on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network. 6-4, Bees win over Sugar Land.
Baseball to your summer? 10-game mini plans are on sale now with the New Britain Bees. Signing up for a 10-game mini plan includes a special early entrance to New Britain Stadium, a 10% discount at Bee Hive and Company, first opportunity for 2017 playoff tickets, an opportunity to throw out a first pitch, and more. For more information and to get your mini plan today, visit nbbs.com/tickets and click on the mini plan tab or call the box office at 860-826-BEES. Bees fans, stay up to date on the latest team news and notes by following the Bees on social media. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/NewBrittonBees, Twitter @NewBrittonBees, Instagram @NewBrittonBees, and follow us on Snapchat as well. New Britain Bees is the handle there. Community events, game day photos, game results, transactions, upcoming promotions, and more. Follow the Bees on social media to get the latest scoop on your favorite Atlantic League team.
New Britain Bees baseball. It's better with the Bees.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Come see why it's better with the Bees, Connecticut's most affordable, family-friendly baseball. Great action and even better memories every time out. Tickets start at $5. Call 860-826-BEES or visit nbbs.com.
New Britain Bees baseball. It's better with the Bees.
In the 200th game in franchise history, the New Britain Bees are victorious by a final of 6-4 over the Sugarland Skeeters, bringing their all-time record to 95-105, 10 games under 500 through the first 200 games in franchise history. And through the first 60 games in the 2017 season, the Bees now 24-36. Sugarland drops to 26-34 on the year. It's the 11th home win for the New Britain Bees. They've won 3 straight at home and 3 straight overall as they take the show on the road starting tomorrow at Somerset. Game time, 2 hours and 27 minutes in front of a crowd of 3,052 people here at New Britain Stadium, and they were in for a great game. Kyle Simon picks up his 4th win of the season. He's now 4-4. Sean Gleason 1-6 gets the loss, and the save goes to Sean Gilblair, his 3rd in as many games and his 4th on the season. New Britain would score early and often in the first inning, a 3-run inning, as Yusuke Kajimoto would lead things off with a double. Sack bunt from James Skelton moved him to 3rd base, and then Jovan Rosa decided he could jog on home. A 2-run blast, 405 feet to dead center in Rosa's 200th consecutive game played for the New Britain Bees, made it 2-0. Craig Maddox, not content to see Rosa getting the only home run, would go back-to-back with his teammate, and that would make it 3-0, Maddox's 4th home run of the 2017 season. Bees would add one more run in the bottom of the second. A leadoff single by Michael Krause. He would steal second and come home on an RBI single by Yusuke Kajimoto. Kajimoto was thrown out 7-5, 4-3, and 6 on the pickle that he was put into, but that made it 4-0 Bees after 2 innings. Sugarland got a run back in the 4th, and the Bees would add 2 more in the 7th as New Britain would send 3 men on base by virtue of walks against Dustin Richardson. Connor Bierfeld, the damaging hit, a 2-run double in the 7th. That made it 6-1 at the time. Sugarland scoring 3 times in the top of the 8th. All the runs charged to Kyle Simon, who went 7 1/3 innings. But the Bees bullpen, Fry and Gilblair, the 2 lefties, would shut it down, allowing 1 hit over the final inning and 2/3 to lock up the victory for the New Britain Bees. The Bees with back-to-back home runs for the 2nd time this year and the 2nd time this series. And Jordan Hinshaw extends his hitting streak to 12 games with a single in his 2nd at-bat back in the 4th inning. That's the longest hitting streak on the season for New Britain. Bees head out on the road, 7-game road trip starting tomorrow. 7:05 start in Somerset, as it'll be Mike Lee on the mound. He'll be activated tomorrow against Rick Teasley, the Atlantic League's ERA leader. Then Nick Greenwood gets the start on Saturday against Lucas Irving. Sunday, we'll see Brian Dupre against a starter to be determined for Somerset. Make sure to tune in on the New Britain Bees Broadcast Network on Facebook and YouTube. We'll have the pregame show at 6:50 for tomorrow night's game from Somerset. Make sure to get your Bees tickets as New Britain returns home in 8 days for their 4th of July homestand. 6 games here at New Britain Stadium. Post-game fireworks on July 1st and a giveaway from Stanley. And Sunday, Shaler Hardware City Family Fun Day. Make sure to get your tickets for all those games. All the details at nbbs.com. You can also buy your tickets there by calling 860-826-BEES or come on down, visit the New Britain Stadium box office. For now, it's time to sign off. Bees win their 3rd straight game here at New Britain Stadium. The final score for the final time, New Britain 6, Sugarland 4. Great home series for the New Britain Bees. They take the win in the series, winning 3 out of 4 against the Skeeters. And they'll take the show on the road tomorrow. We hope you'll tune in, but for now, enjoy the rest of your Thursday and have a great night.